How's it going, Giants fans? Dub them me's, it's the Mark Weber here, and we're going to talk about your team for the upcoming 2016 NFL season. Now, one thing I remember about this New York Giants football team, the New York football Giants, if you will, is that they had a great passing game. And man, could they score points. They were a great offensive part of the ball. Where we can forget about that running back by committee that they had going on. But man, Eli Manning was throwing the ball all day. Ben McAdoo loves to unleash the dragon. Let's all admit it. Now, another thing that we all remember is that this defense was fucking terrible. They were awful. They were one of the worst defenses in all of the NFL. They could not stop the run. They could not pressure anybody. This was bad. And it wasn't just bad. It made children cry. That's how bad this defense was. So what did the New York football Giants do? Well, they spent a shit ton of money on the defense. They paid Olivier Vernon the most amount of money anyone's ever been paid ever. They got guys like Janoris Jenkins. They went ahead and got Keenan Robinson. They're trying to just stock up in the offseason with free agency. And then, of course, with Eli Apple, he was a good addition as the number one. Well, I guess let's not forget about the true number one, but the number two cornerback in the draft. So this team, you kind of expect they have to be good, right? Because they spent so much money. But is it just me, or do teams that spend a ton of money in free agency tend to not do that great? I want to have these high expectations for the Giants. I really do, because Ben McAdoo is taking over for Tom Coughlin. He is now the head coach, as Tom Coughlin was generously shown the door and said, enjoy retirement, please. He should let Eli Manning throw the ball even more. Let these wide receivers just continue to be really great, because you got Odell Beckham Jr. What else do you need to do? I would expect that they pass the ball even more. Eventually, they got to kind of figure out the running game, really have a true number one running back. That would be great. But all this money that they're spending on defense, we have to see it actually do something useful. We need to see this defense not be terrible, because if this defense keeps them in games, we're going to see some success. The New York Giants literally lost that entire season on their own. And it all started with that first game. Does anybody else remember that game against the Cowboys last year, when they just threw it away? They said, you know what? We're at the end of the game and we don't even want it. Just have it. It's yours. Enjoy the win. This team could not find it in themselves to win games. And that's kind of sad. They found a way to lose. And this coming season, not to be cheesy, but they got to find a way to finally win. I think that this New York Giants team is going to be pretty underrated. I think they can do good things. I think they can compete for a wild card spot. I really do. I truly believe that this team is underrated. And, of course, the NFC East is always up for competition, really, on who's going to actually be the division winner. So they've got a good chance. The thing that's going to hold these Giants back is that kind of turnaround time. These players need to gel. This defense needs to get ready to actually play together, because Eli Apple, he's a young guy. When you have these high-paid free agents in there, they have to really gel. They need to kind of adapt to each other and learn their roles amongst each other. So I expect more great offense, especially in the passing game. Ben McAdoo's going to love to pass the ball. The defensive side of the ball, I expect it to be better, but I don't expect it to be great. I think these Giants compete, but I don't know if they get into the playoffs. We're going to have to find out when I do my actual season predictions, which will be coming up very soon. So let me know down below, Giants fans, what do you think about your season coming up? Do you think that the Giants actually have a chance to compete in the division for, an easy way into the playoffs, or do they have to actually compete in the wild card? Let me know down below how Ben McAdoo is going to change this team. What is his era going to be like compared to the Tom Coughlin era? Just let me know down below, and let me know on Twitter at @TheMarkWeber or at @MostValuablePod. And Giants fans, don't forget to vote for your team in the I want to know what my team's record's going to be prediction survey. The team that gets the most votes, that's who is going to go at the very top of our predictions. So head there, click that link, vote, and I will see you guys when I do this Giants prediction.